And hello again, YouTube. I defeated that boss off screen just because it was taking me so long. Right now, we're just past doing all the side quests. There. Anyways, as I was saying, got a couple of the map pieces. Just a couple of them. Right now we are going over here. Let's see. Well, I'm just trying to find a way to get up to where I need to go. But yeah, the boss I was doing before was just annoying me too much, so I just do it. I think it took me about like 3 tries after wait, no, definitely scratch that. It took me 8 tries after. I'll make sure I record the next boss though. Because that boss just takes me off. I can see why there's a resurrection stone up there now. Right now I am watching the guy to get all the golden beads so I can upgrade my health a little bit more. And I used to call him Valentine. That's kind of what his name looks like. I guess his real name is Valentin. But he kind of reminds me of like Dracula. Because of his moveset. Got really straight along with that. Oh yeah? You'll be right back. I was like, woo-wee! Alright. Now I'm supposed to, I think, go up this ramp and land over there. How am I supposed to do this? That is a very good question. Because I'm asking myself the exact same thing. Nope, not even close. Ow!
It can't be.
Gotta see how they do that.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Bat wings. Oh shoot, how do you get the bat wings? I didn't know that part. That would have been probably nice to add. So I basically just committed suicide. Nice to know.
Did you find something?
Oh, but I'm getting more maps. Hey. Huh?
I can't get a read.
A monkey! The dead monkey. Ooh. So I think each one of these has blood bead in it, or whatever you call it. But I think each one of them requires something different. Oh god, why is my game being so laggy? I really did not like the sound of that.
It's valuable, my friend.
Dang. I didn't know that go solo. I was like, wombo combo, wombo combo. Oh, what in the
Seems we can rest at ease.
Oh, that's one of those things.
My apologies, but this is starting to make me ill.
Blow up. I don't care. No.
What a crowd.
Put on the map to see if there's anybody chasing me. If somebody was chasing me, I wouldn't be able to pull up my map. Tunnel time. Buddy, how was I supposed to know that the random ass gate was about here to the freaking corner?
If you see something interesting, let me know. Can't be beat.
This is an astonishing speed. Did you find something? Take this. Stay alert. The hero Jose, a revenant who fell victim to her very own powers. Though we tend to talk more of the many lives lost in her rampage. In life, she was exceedingly skilled and held in high esteem. Someone well respected, I imagine, even by those whose lives her powers would one day claim. That's the remnant I asked you for. Did you track it down for me? I started researching boosters long before I came to Magmel. There's one in particular that I've always wanted to complete. Sorry, I'm fine. I was just testing my new booster. I need to be stronger. I can't afford to lose, not to anyone. I don't handle anything lethal, don't worry. I don't go around giving them to people either. Come see me again if you find any others. I'll keep plugging away at my research. If you get your hands on a praying you stay safe.
Our mission is to... You must travel. New revenants, pay me a visit. Stay safe.
How are you doing? We must press, but it might... Let me know. Makes you wish our ride would never end, doesn't it? We will soon reach the corroded scar. All right then, we're gathered. Let us begin the briefing. Our target is the hero known as Lyle. His body is sealed away. He lies dormant in a cocoon at the entrance to the corroded scar just ahead. Once a booming hub, now it's a shadow of its former glory, desolate and ruined.
Ages ago, the land was rich in condensed coal. The mining industry here prospered greatly. But one day, the ruler who founded the Scar exiled all of its citizens, then vanished without a trace. Now, chaos reigns supreme in a dark age of corrupted soldiers and horrors.
I think that's enough history for now. If you're looking for more information, it's there in the database for you to peruse. In any case, our job is to awaken and slay the hero sealed here, or the world as we know it will cease to be. That's the long and short of it. Our first priority is to track down Lyle's cocoon, located at Forward Base 1. I've got this. I'm glad.
The cocoon of the great hero Lyle. Even after all this time, his pathos still permeates the air in this place. To my understanding, Lyle was a swordsman of peerless talent. He belonged to a mercenary group in his day, known then as the Dawn Chorus. The chorus was led by a revenant from the corroded Scar, one known as Craig. Craig and the Dawn Chorus struggled to take back their homeland. Lyle and his blade served to aid in their quest. But then, as if he was never there in the first place, Lyle vanishes from history. There was no word of Lyle or his exploits until he reappeared at the upheaval, when he joined the other Revenants in their final stand. Ultimately, he too was sacrificed to perform the seal that saved the world. And ever since, he has been resting here in this place.
From what I hear, Lyle wasn't too approachable. It's said he fought like a madman. He was always the lone wolf. With the path to the fortress blocked, and no alternate routes to speak of, it would appear we're not getting into the corroded scar anytime soon. It's taking a risk, but we'll have to skip the practice run. Lou, how is the bond holding up?
Good, I think. It should work. We can use Lyle's pathos as a bond with him and travel back to his era.
Excellent. Then this will have to be your entry point to the past. After you've located Lyle's key, obtain it and return here as quick as you can. Understood?
Keys let you commune with a hero's pathos. I know we don't know what to look for, but with physical contact, I should be able to identify them.
Once you're safely in the past, first you'll want to track down the Dawn Chorus. From there, you should be able to locate Lyle. And there is one more thing, just in case. Tampering with the past, as you may know, will invariably affect our present. These changes can be sudden and often unpredictable. With that in mind, before you take any action that may affect our now, consider the consequences. Stay on guard.
All right, how are you feeling? It looks like the time jump was a success. We've arrived in Lyle's era. Looks like we managed to get away with only a slight slippage in our coordinates. I'll need to go dormant for us to stay in this time period. Let's find some missile. Then we can discuss what to do next in the confluence.
Whoa! Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that! Hey, have you ever seen Lyle in combat? The guy's crazy! he never seems to feel pain or fear or anything. I heard he once chewed through a guy's windpipe while decapitated. Frankly, I'm not so sure I have what it takes. I joined the chorus because I looked up to him. But I'm not so sure I'm making the grade. Maybe I should call it quits.
Who are you?
Say,
You wouldn't be looking to join the chorus, would you? Hell yeah! Finally, someone to boss around.
Haven't seen you around here before. Can I help you? Are you here to join the Dawn Chorus? Well, you're in luck. We've got a big battle coming up. If you'd be willing to lend us a hand, there's an entry exam for new recruits. The captain went ahead to forward base 2. If you manage to catch him, just tell him you're looking to join. Looking for forward base 2? Just past the fort and straight ahead.
You state your name and business. Well, a Revenant Hunter. You're not registered with the association? Interesting. Very well, I'll let you take the entry test. Come with me.
Hi. Smells great. You want some of this?
We have a simple motto. If you really want something, you'd better be willing to fight. Listen up! This Revenant Hunter here wants to join the chorus! Someone give him the test!
I'll be the one to give him the test. Go ahead, Hunter. Hit me with your best shot.
Out of my way.
What gives, Lyle? It's rare that anyone tickles your fancy.
That one there's no ordinary vagabond.
All right! Both sides take your weapons!
Seems you're the real deal.
Nice one, rookie! That was something else! You got him! You really did it! Holy moly! That's incredible! You're tougher than I thought!
Well, well, now that was a show. Tell me, Lyle, when was the last time someone drew your blood? You've passed the test, no questions asked. With skills like yours, we're lucky to have you. I'm Craig, leader of the Dawn Chorus. Come, let's talk inside. So, you're a freelance hunter. I'm sure you've got your reasons, but I'm not here to pry, so don't worry. Under normal circumstances, we'd throw you a little welcome ceremony, but as it is, I'm afraid we're a little pressed at the moment. I know you just got here, but I've got a big favor to ask. Once things settle down a bit, we'll get you initiated properly. As you're aware, the Chorus's main objective here is to reclaim the totality of the corroded scar. Damn straight. We're gonna raise a new banner on the ruins of our homeland. I want to storm the castle in the center of the valley. Unfortunately for us, the place is locked down tight. The entrance is protected by a blood seal. We'll need the Ichor of retainers who once served at the castle. The retainers were once powerful revenants who've since gone mad. Now they roam the valley aimlessly. If you're up to it, I'd like you to deal with them for me. Don't worry, this will be a walk in the park for you. I'm not asking you to go alone, either. Right, Lyle?
Yeah. Let's get this over with. You're with me. Though I'll be honest, Craig. I don't see why I can't do this alone. You know I could. Sounds like one less liability to me.
Hey, we finally got a promising recruit. It's a good chance for you to try working with someone for a change. Sorry for saddling you with Grumpy Guts for a partner. He's a reckless one, but a fine fighter. I hope you can make it work. There are 2 targets I'll need you to hunt down. When you're ready, start by heading toward the valley. There's a lift just outside the base. One revenant is known to frequent the limestone cave through the crystal grotto. The other you'll find near the heart of the valley. It was last spotted roaming an abandoned region with plans for urban development. Once you've taken out the 2 retainers, extract their Ichor and bring it back to me. I'm counting on you.
anything around? As he does that. let's head for the other turn. It should be in the limestone cave through the crystal grotto down the lift back at base.
done. I'm on my way. Strengthen the others. Too many.
Find something? Anything around? Make sure you're ready. That should do it. We've collected all the blood we need. Now we can infiltrate the castle. I'll admit, you far surpassed my expectations. You pulled your weight and then some. Thanks. I suppose I owe you one. I thought I worked better alone. In fact, I know I do. But let's call you an exception. Well, that's a first. You had my back out there, and I knew it too. Not a bad feeling. Craig isn't really the biggest fan of my recklessness, as he calls it, but a quick fight puts my mind at ease. I've seen too many allies fall, too many allies get hurt, Craig included, to dither around with these monsters. I'm the reason he can't walk. I'm to blame. I was a blood bag. Just feed, nothing more. Nobody treated me like a person. At least not until the chorus picked me up. One day, on the road, our caravan was attacked, and Craig took a blow to the heart protecting me. Protecting this useless little kid. He was crippled for life, but I still didn't survive. When I came to my senses, I'd been reborn as a revenant, revived by his blood. No more. I've seen enough people bear the consequences of my weakness. If someone has to get hurt, I would rather it be me. No way. It's an incursion. Already? But we just linked.
Lyle, run! They found us! You hide somewhere until the others get back.
You picked the wrong day to get on our bad side, punks. It's a pity you've been hired to die. Oh, we got a blood bag, too. Bring him along.
Lyle, run, damn it! Sorry to put you through this, Lyle.
Craig! This is the leader of the famous chorus? An imbecile who risks his life for a blood bag?
Craig, this is my fault.
Well, no. Let this be a lesson to all those who dare defy Revenant law.
You killed Craig and my friends.
Bested by a mere human?
I'm sorry. Craig. Everyone. Hey. You alright? Sorry. I should have cut our link sooner. Who knew incursions could happen so quickly? For a split second there, it felt as though our memories merged. What the hell was that? Anyway, I'm glad you're alright. Just be sure to tell me if anything feels off. Our partnership's showing a little promise. I'd prefer to keep you around. Let's get back to Forward Base 2. We'll get Craig up to speed on our progress.
Good, you're back. There's been trouble, I'm afraid. We were caught off guard.
I was careless, but I'll survive. It missed my heart.
Damn it! Persistent bastards! They just keep coming!
What's going on? Who's attacking us? Don't tell me. Is it them again? Which way did they go? They can't have gone far.
No! Lyle! You stay back!
They started this whole damn thing. If we don't nip this in the bud now, they'll just be back again.
Do not make me repeat myself, Lyle. Remember our rule.
Our friends are dying.
We'll settle this score, but not today. We need to win this next battle. And for that, I need you rested. Welcome back, my friend. You really came through for us taking care of those enemies. Believe you me, the crew can't stop singing your praises. Listen, if you've got a moment, there's something I honestly should level with you about. This part of the frontier is controlled by the Bureau. The problem is, our relations are undoubtedly hostile. It was likely their scouts who attacked our base. Only the most senior members of the chorus know of this. I haven't even told Lyle, and I'd like to keep it that way. I have bad blood with the deputy director, Alessandro Gobo. As a hunter, I'm sure you've heard of him. He's worried about his reputation, and damn well should be. So he can't rest easy until my lips are sealed. Permanently. Frankly, he can hound me all he likes. I don't mind. But he'll pay for killing my comrades. One day. Anyway, that's the deal. It's looking to be an uphill battle for the foreseeable future. That said, we have been faring better ever since you landed in our crew. Hell, even Lyle seems to have loosened up a bit. Not much, but still. Tell me what it was like, fighting alongside him. I know he can be a little intense. You think you two can get along? I want you to say that to Lyle when the gang is together again. I want to see the look on his face. Hey, look after Lyle for me, will you? I think you're something of a good influence on him. Now I'll use the retainer's blood to forge a key. Then we'll be able to get into the castle. Why don't you chat with the other chorus members while you wait? Thanks for waiting. The security key to get us into the castle is complete. By the way, I have one more favor to ask of you. I want you to team up with Lyle to spearhead the attack on the castle. That will be sure to boost the troops' morale. The bridge at the front of the castle will take you to the entrance. Use this key to get through the security gate.
Let's stay focused. I've got your back. Craig, do you read me? We've arrived at the castle entrance. There's no sign of hostiles.
Killer work, you two. Now that you've taken it, we can use your current position as a new base. Hey, you might as well throw the newbie that welcome ceremony while we're at it.
Well, you heard him. Welcome to the chorus. We're glad to have you, me included.
With the swing of our blade, we cut through the sorrow. Together we travail the road to tomorrow.
Nice going.
Hey, welcome to the